Welcome to Musicians Unionized, where me, your host Isaac Helton, is meeting with talented, worldwide, nationally renowned Madison Helton and aspiring artist and communication major Olivia Helton. Both of them are very talented and very good musicians, and both of them happen to be my sisters.
We're honored to be here.
How are y'all today?
We're super good.
Honored to be here, Isaac. It's pleasure.
What kind of voice you're doing?
This is like my professional voice.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's going on, dude?
I just like that Madison's the world-renowned artist, and I'm trying to be.
You've been on break for 2 years. You're like coming back with your aspiring music mixtape dropping.
Hey, well, I think you're being a little modest. You kind of kill on the piano.
Ah, yes.
We are also here with world-renowned aspiring artist
Isaac Helton.
Pianist, cellist, singer, actor. All-renowned artist in all the sorts of ways.
Quadruple
Thank you
freaking
very much.
threat.
I'm not sure exactly who the the intended audience of the podcast is, because I'm not sure I want anybody from that I really know specifically to be listening to this. But
Why is that?
I wouldn't be opposed
Just
if it was like some freshman who has his hoodie up trying to listen to this instead of listening to the teacher read off the Odyssey in his classroom or whatever. So,
He's like,
yeah, so
tuned in.
That's kind of the.
That's the audience.
How are y'all? How is college? Madison, you're going to Northwestern, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I started graduate school.
Ah.
It's a good time. It's really hard. I cry a lot, but like in a good way.
Join the club.
A good cleansing cry.
For me, it's more like it's kind of difficult for me because my two majors kind of conflict because me trying to up my musical craft requires me to be in a music or a practice room all day, every day by myself, kind of isolated, just working on myself. And then the communication studies is all about social circles and finding communities and communicating in between other people, you know? And that has been a challenge in itself, just finding people that I feel like I want to spend time with. So
For sure.
Yeah.
It's been that's been another struggle in itself.
Music majors are hard to get along with.
Touche. Actually, that's a very good point.
Well, I think making friends is really hard at any stage of your life. Well, especially I think in college. High school in some ways is...
Well, high school just sucks in general.
Give us your outfit
think
on
so?
that.
Yeah. What's your view on making friends in high school?
Oh, it's awful.
Really?
Oh, yeah, everyone is the worst in high school. Are you kidding me?
But
True.
for
It's at
me,
their
I
worst
felt like in
stage.
high school it was more segmented. Like people were kind of brought to you, like in terms of like
Isn't
it was
that-
like a
isn't that
like
the
it was
same
more
in
of a
college?
buffet to choose from. No, like it's like you're kind of stuck with the same people. So I guess it's sort of the same, but not.
Well, and it depends on your major in things like in college. A lot of the time, like especially for music majors, you are stuck with.
Right, but also music majors, you
majors.
meet everybody in the orchestra and also meet everybody of the same craft, right? Like, you know a lot of people who are very good at what they do, but also you know those people because they're like part of the community. In high school, it's just whatever nut job you're stuck with for an hour and a half each day, suddenly you have to grow a bond with.
But you know all the people that you go to high school with pretty much, right? Like you know.
I feel like that's a lot of the same. Lots of some experiences people have in college, you know, except you guys both did not go to the college that everyone went to straight out at the gate.
What do you mean?
You went to BYU for a year, and you didn't go. You went to
School at all.
School at all for 2 years.
Yeah.
So, introverts take hope that you won't have to see anyone you know ever again when going into high school. When going to college, I mean. But no, I feel like in college making friends is so much more easy, just because everyone shares your interests that you spend time around with. Because the people you're being in class with automatically have the same credentials you have, at least the same set of interests. Where in high school, I sat next to a kid in my Spanish class, actually. His name, let's call him Carl. Carl's a great guy.
Let's call him Carl.
Wonderful man. Would not stop talking about guns.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I'm like, chill, dude. You're very cool. You're very nice. You work at Little Caesars. It's slick. I will drop by and get a free pizza.
Hey.
I don't want to hear about how many ARs you have.
I mean, what's wrong with guns? I mean, I freaking love automatic rifles.
Okay, completely.
I have 3 of them myself.
I didn't even know what
This is a great segue into like schools and guns and all that business. I'm going to talk about something completely else that I was also relating to weaponry or whatever. The Hong Kong protests.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, those have changed my positions on gun rights, I think.
Why?
Yeah, just because, like, the Hong Kong students, there's an article by Vogue or whatever. This guy in Hong Kong who's, like, a college student uses a bow and arrow to fight back against the military police.
Really?
And if they had a Second Amendment, or if they had each member of Hong Kong would be able to have weaponry, their revolution would have gone so much more smoothly. And, of course, the whole world is like, yeah, pro-Hong Kong, free Hong Kong. Or most people at all are, I think, the general populace is. And I feel like if they had access to weaponry, it would be definitely more deadly and definitely more, like, extreme. But also, I feel like the fight would have gone a little bit smoother. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
That's all. That's enough politics talk for this.
Back to making friends.
Back to schools and guns in general.
Well, that's a whole other conversation if you want to get into that.
Yeah, I think it's also interesting being in a very small rural. It's a big school, but lots of the people that go to Iowa State are small country or small town kids.
Country bumpkin.
Yes, that are all pro guns, pro life, pro conservative, and it's really hard. Like, the reason that Iowa State gives so much money to minorities to come to their schools is because they want to even out that pool.
Okay.
Well, and so it's just difficult to be able to find that kind of niche of people that are niche. Thank you so much. That share your common beliefs, but also help you become better. You know, that's not just like adds to your kind of blinded stigmatism towards other people, but then can also, I don't know.
Well, for sure. I do have to say, going to Iowa State as an undergraduate student, I didn't think that it was that, like, conservative or, like, I thought it was relatively an open-minded place. Like, it was, like, university, like, I knew there was a lot of...
college towns in general are like...
Right.
Yeah,
like,
more
so
really liberal.
But, still, I thought that it was like that, and I mean, I knew there were a lot of kind of small town, more agricultural people that went there, but I thought it was pretty open-minded. It was not until I got to Chicago and to grad school and to going to Northwestern that I realized, like, truly how conservative and closed-minded... Oh, my gosh.
Oh my god, that was disgusting.
Well, you just popped a pimple on the back.
Why'd you just do that? Oh my god.
I can't stand it. I can't stand you.
Stop.
Oh my...
I'm an addict. Okay.
We're sorry.
You're an addict? To what?
That is...
I was revolting.
I feel really disturbed right now.
It's a Dr. Pimple Popper moment. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought.
So, what are we talking about again?
We were talking about guns and people.
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, on that note, this has been a pleasure.
No, I had another thing to say.
We're not done.
I don't think that you have anything else.
Yeah, you're putting a muzzle on you after that pimple popping moment.
I haven't said anything, but I've just... Never mind.
Yeah, you've just secreted your pus all over the room.
Everyone just imagine what's just happened.
No, please don't imagine what just happened.
Alright. Anyway, we're moving on from this.
To what?
But anyway, I felt... It wasn't until I got to Chicago that I really realized actually how closed-minded and conservative kind of Iowa State is. I mean, being in a bigger city, surrounded by just more people, and in a more eastern city has really been eye-opening to me. Just kind of that Ames really is kind of a small town, and that there's a lot like Northwestern is just a really, really different culture, and I kind of wasn't expecting that.
Also, there has been some really awful recent racist vandalism attacks on the Iowa State campus in this past couple of months, where people have been engraving swastikas and racial slurs all over. And writing and like putting stickers of racial slurs and things everywhere on campus and in the dorms. And so that in itself just kind of gives a little snapshot of how much we may, even if we may not think that it's very small or rural conservative, that there are those crazies, you know, that are.
It sucks because it's those two crazy kids, you know, the two bat crap crazy kids who were like, oh, this will be funny, and they do it, and they get some attention, and they keep doing it. I feel like a lot of we all been raised in pretty very liberal households. And
you mean a single household? It's like we have split households. We've all been raised in the same household.
You guys were no, we were all raised in pretty liberal households, and I feel like our views of conservative ideals have been shaped by a few obnoxious people, as opposed to the ideals overall. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's also just kind of an interesting way to think that, you know, small acts have a really big impact, because it probably was just one or two kids doing that, and their small acts have a big impact. But then you can also think about it, you know, either way.
The power of 1,000 sane people is outweighed by 2 people who kiss their dad on the mouth and want to say the N-word.
Oh my gosh! Isaac,
that was a harsh turn.
How many like
kiss
country
their
bumpkins
dad on the mouth?
That was the broadest. That was a lot of assumptions made.
It
was unfair.
A lot of assumptions there.
I'm not saying that man-on-man action is bad at all. I'm just saying dad-on-son action is a little less.
Incest is illegal, yes.
That's all I have to say on the matter.
That's all I have to say about that. Speaking of which, have you guys...
Speaking of incest.
No, speaking of kissing your father on the lips, have you seen the video of Aaron Rodgers, or who is it? Is it Aaron Rodgers, or is it...
What about your mother on the lips?
That's different.
The what's his name? The quarterback for the Patriots kissed his coach on the lips. There's videos of it online, yeah.
I thought Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback for the
I
Vikings.
got my quarterback... Vikings?
Oh no, that's wrong.
Oh, it's Green Bay.
Damn
Packers. No, but the guy, the QB for the Patriots definitely kissed his coach on the lips. Multiple
on
times.
Accident or
no, it was like a Sonny, I'm proud of you. You won our Super Bowl, and I just want to.
The coach kissed him on the lips.
Did he place his hand on the
back
of his neck forcefully?
It was a grasp of his neck, this brainstem. It was like pulling closer to his mouth.
No!
Yeah.
That's so gross.
That seems almost like...
That seems like a Me Too moment, am I right?
Hashtag
it was consensual, I'm pretty sure, on both ends.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Suspicious. That's suspicious, am I right? Anyway.
Well, this has been a pleasure, Isaac.
Oh.
We're gonna keep going.
Is
this not a good tester? I think this is a good tester.
12 minutes?
For a first time, we're rambling on here.
No, we're not. We just need to change up this conversation.
We've had multiple topics. We've had guns. We've had incest. We've had musical
racial slurs. Yeah,
racial slurs. We covered everything on this podcast.
Yeah. Raising up conservative. I can see him being popple pimple.
Why are you farting? Olivia's okay.
I'm just really excited for whoever freshman with this hoodie up gets to hear this instead of listening to his teacher.
I'm not exactly sure why I thought it would be fun to bring you guys on.
What are you talking about?
So awkward on the mic.
By the way,
awkward.
Olivia and I are both alums of Roosevelt High School. Peace and blessings.
Shout out! I was the 2017 biggest super fan. That's what I am.
Class of 2014.
I know people have remembered you, Olivia, because I brought you up to Fez and all the seniors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, Olivia. Yes, Olivia.
No one remembers me. I'm way too old.
No,
I'm so famous.
Ancient.
I'm ancient history.
You're like what, 7-8 years past?
I'm 78 actually.
7 past your time?
Wait, who else? What other seniors?
Dude, I don't know.
This is me trying to rate my popularity in high school.
What were the freshmen back in the day that you, or the sophomore? Was Fez a sophomore?
Fez was a freshman when I was a senior.
Who are the freshmen that you thought
that he
were
was
relevant?
There was one Ian Sink.
What a name.
Ian Sink might have died. I'm not sure. I've never heard that name before.
Oh.
Sorry, Ian, if you...
Ian, this is a shout out to you. I thought he was the cutest kid and that was a freshman.
Was this like a puppy dog cute or like...
No, he was super tall and he looked like he was like...
Broad shoulders.
18, yeah.
High cheekbones. A piercing
We're not talking about it. This is inappropriate.
Yeah, Ian,
shout out to you.
Ian, shout out to you if you're a senior right now or have been graduated early. Olivia is single.
If you're legal, let's...
mingle.
For a minute when you said, if you're legal,
I thought you meant if you're an American citizen. If you're legal,
That's what living in a Trump's America does to you.
Being in college has just swayed your views a little. Country bumpkin college. If you're legal, let's start mingling.
If not, you're out.
Oh my gosh.
That was such a lame way to
No, this is a good spot. This is a good spot to end the podcast.
Okay, thank you so much.
Name Pending.
Have a great day.
We'll see you all next week.